Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Starting a little bit later than usual today. Very busy morning. Yep, we're about an hour later than usual. But welcome, everybody. Terry, Garland, welcome to the stream. Sandra, Ducky, Megan. Yeah, welcome, everybody. It is time for some Everwake. My lord, I've been so busy. It's just old news. I feel like everybody's busy now. But let's get into it, you know? No time like the present, we're going to be doing exactly what we've been doing for the last couple streams, which is working on the temple. I got 9 days left, so I'm putting away some priorities because honestly, I have not gotten as much done this cycle as I would like to. It's the way it goes sometimes. The Great Toaster, welcome to the stream. So yeah, it is definitely crunch time. Got to make some stuff happen on the Everwake. Namely, most importantly and most immediately in need, we need to get this temple done. Just got to get it done. So I am hoping that we will be able to get it at least mostly done today, or the exterior at least. But yeah, everything else kind of going on the back burner. It's Everwake time, folks. Oh, let's see, what have I been up to? Well, on the more fun note of what I've been doing, been playing some Baldur's Gate. Finally trying to get back. So I did a run of Baldur's Gate where I got probably 3/4 of the way through the game. And then the person I was playing it with just kind of lost interest, unfortunately. So that was like 2 years ago. And now I'm finally, me and my wife are picking it up. And we just wrapped on Act 2. So I'm very excited because we're getting close to stuff I've never done before, and I'm very eager. Other than that, for the Americans in the chat, how was everybody's Memorial Day? But yes, I realize I'm bringing up two subjects at once, but Baldur's Gate, am I right? Great game. How high did I need to go again for these? What was it, like 13, I think? 1, 2. Just remembered how hard it is to count this way. Ooh, I'm not recording. Oh, Sandra, yeah, good call. You're on it. But yes, I gotta count before I actually start recording. Let's just head over here real quick. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 blocks it is. Cool, swimming and fireworks over the river. Oh, that is fun. God, I love, like, there's few things as fun in life as just hanging out in a clear mountain river. It's hard to explain why it's so fun, but if you've ever done it, you know it's like just one of the more pleasant experiences. Just because it's you know, the ocean can be so rough. Like it can be more fun to be in like a natural water feature. Like pools are nice, but you know, the nature of it all it can be very pleasant. And, you know, you got like lakes, which are fine, but they can often be very dirty. Ocean is dirty, but less so in an unpleasant way. It's more just that it can be really rough. Like waves can be really intense for some people. You're not exactly relaxing if you're hanging out in the ocean. And even then, there's like some rivers that are just dirty, but mountain rivers specifically, at least the ones like not too far away from me in the Appalachian Mountains, can have some crystal clear, beautiful water. Also whitewater rafting. Oh my God. Okay, gotta start recording. Yo, that's sick. What's sick? What's sick? The temple? Thank you. Playing Paralives. What is Paralives? Wait, Liv is here? Liv, you're here. Oh my God, Liv, I've started an hour later than usual. It's even later for you in the middle of the night. Get some sleep if you need to, but welcome. This is your first stream, Lolo Burns. Welcome. Yeah, we are working on the Temple of Boat. If you are not a normal stream viewer, you might be very confused, but we have a thing we do around here. Oh, I just read it's Everwake. I can't sleep. We have a thing we do around here. It is the boat cult, and it is pretty much exactly what it sounds like. We really like boats. Wow. Caleb Diaz resub for 2 months. You're awesome, dude. Keep up the good work, Caleb. Thank you. Thank you for supporting the stream and making it possible. The boat cult is exactly what it sounds like. We like boats. We want as many boats as possible. However, we're trying to not spam the boats all over the map as much and do something a little more interesting in the long run. So we are building the Temple of Boat. And this is where all the boats will go. You got to pay tithe for the boat. So it's $5 for a boat. But right now, all boats are pre-order until the temple is done. Is it? Yes, we are streaming. It's the Colorado River. Is there a new video? There is a new video. It is not doing so hot. It was an experimental video. It seems like some people really liked it, but the vast majority of people weren't particularly interested. So probably won't be making a lot more of that type of stuff. I changed one thing in Minecraft and then made people try to figure out what it is. Did I hit him? Or did he hit me? Honestly, couldn't tell who hit who there for a sec. Let's see. What am I? I need stone. Yeah. I think we're going to be a little bit shy on stone, which is rough. Oh, I forgot. There's 2 chests of stone. We might be okay on stone. Oh, you got a Nautilus shell. Hand it over, sir. I need it. The dirt. Gonna lose more torches? Oh, certainly. Certainly I will lose more torches. You know me. We've got lakes too. It's a really long river. What are we talking about? It's the Colorado River. I know I was talking about how much I like rivers earlier, but I'm a little confused in the context of what you guys were saying. Anyways. Oh my gosh, you guys are everywhere right now. I'm surprised I haven't been getting hit with trident by somebody. Still got a little bit of raw stone in my inventory. Is it just 1 stack? Nope. More than 1. Okay. Yeah, for Memorial Day, I went to my mother-in-law's with my wife and had a nice little pool party, although the weather wasn't great, so not a whole lot of swimming. But my mother-in-law is, let me tell you, she is the queen of finger food. You'll never find like a better charcuterie spread or whatever, but this time she decided she was doing little cheeseburger sliders, and that's not usually my thing, right? I love me a cheeseburger, but not huge on burger sliders. I don't know how to explain it, but just not usually. But these were outrageous. It's crazy. It was Hawaiian rolls with like chunks of ground beef pre-cooked, mixed in with mayo and cheddar cheese, and just kind of melted into a gooey mess that went onto the Hawaiian rolls. I think there was probably a few other things, but I took them and I dipped it in a little bit of ketchup, and it was decadent. It's the type of thing you eat, if you eat more than like 2 of, you might die. But man, what a way to go, right? Also had like some strawberry desserts, some chicken nuggets, all the goodies. That's actually a good question. I know I've got plenty of people who aren't from America in the chat. No, okay, non-Americans only. Answer this. Do you know what Memorial Day is? Like, you've probably heard of it, but do you actually know what the purpose of it is? because it is an American holiday. Don't diss burger sliders. Oh, I'm not dissing them. They're just not usually my thing. But yes, what is Memorial Day for non-Americans? Anybody know? No cheating, no looking it up. Nah. Okay, how high up are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. One, two, three. How much was it? It was 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Memorial Day is for the veterans. Well, Megan, you're from America. But you're close, because we also have Veterans Day, Megan. Actually, that's not fully correct. It is kind of like Veterans Day. You're on the right track. I'm from Scotland. I'm assuming it's like the UK Remembrance Day. Oh, see, what's funny is I don't know what Remembrance Day is really all about. Memorial Day is it's like Veterans Day. It is to remember veterans, except it's for the veterans who died. So it's for people who have died in action. Apparently, I was looking into it a little bit the other day, and it's actually originates from the American Civil War. Makes a lot of sense. Well, okay, it originates from the time frame of the Civil War. I assume it was about the Civil War. But it's to remember soldiers that have passed. Yep. Never even heard of it. Yeah, it is mostly, for most Americans, what we think of when we think of Memorial Day. It's basically hang out and have a cookout day. Very few people thinking much about its actual meaning. Yeah, but Memorial Day is the day we get together and have barbecues, which is funny because it's also during one of the more rainy types of the year for us, or times of the year. So, like, at least in my region of the US, it's like 50% chance whether it's going to be raining on Memorial Day. Water Ghost, welcome. They went, Remembrance Day is when we lay poppies for all the soldiers that were lost in World War I and World War II. Huh? Oh, that's beautiful. That's very beautiful. Same as other holiday, hang out and cook. Yeah, it does seem like that is, I don't know if that's a primarily American thing, but yeah, that's kind of what we do on holidays for the most part. Is it's the day we cook something and eat it. Pretty much, I think every American holiday does have some food habits, right? Like, I believe a Christmas goose is a thing, or is it a Christmas duck? And then obviously Thanksgiving turkey. Halloween is candy. Valentine's Day is a little bit less so, but it is, I would still make an argument that like a French restaurant or something would qualify, like taking a date to a French restaurant. I feel like that's certainly qualifies at least as a Valentine's Day tradition, even if not everybody celebrates it. And then other holidays. Easter, okay, I guess Easter, I think Easter ham, but I don't know if that's an everybody thing or if that's just kind of a smaller group of people. Oh yeah, good point, like St. Patrick's Day. Memorial Day would be burgers for the most part, ribs or whatever. It's barbecue day. Veterans Day is out to eat with... Oh, Valentine's Day with naughty time afterwards. Well, yeah, a lot of times. No denying that. Let's see. Yeah, I kind of set myself up for some jokes there now that I'm thinking about it. We're all adults here. We're just playing block game. We don't have to think about the funny interpretations of the way I phrased that. Yep. Obligatory man adding Voxy was such a good decision. Like, I can't get over how good that island looks from a distance, and then you can just barely make out the clock tower peeking out in the mountain range over there. Oh, it's such a good mod. Such a good mod. I don't know why I bothered coming over here. Like, it was going to be easier to get up from this side. All right, onwards and upwards. In Sweden, Halloween is the closest thing in food-wise at holidays. It is often a buffet type. For Halloween, really? That's interesting. Yeah, see, the only, like, Halloween food is just kind of generic blanket statement candy for us. I mean, there's some candies that you would only find at Halloween. Like, I feel like candy corn is something that only happens at Halloween for us. Maybe a little bit for Thanksgiving here or there. Christmas is ham or turkey. Oh, I've never seen turkey for Christmas. I think I'd be a little disappointed. Or both. But my family, it's Evangel, Feast of the Seven Fishes. Not a lot of people know of Evangel. Ha! That's very funny. My wife is also American Italian, and we do Evangel a lot of times. That is lovely. Actually, it's funny. I know how Evangel is said. I have no idea how to spell it. But yeah, I could not name many instances of people knowing what Evangel is. So that's very, very fun to meet somebody else who celebrates it. We do a chili cook-off with lots of friends for what day? Oh, for Halloween? A chili cook. I guess I could see it. I've never heard of somebody doing that, but it doesn't surprise me. I don't know how to explain that. Oh my god. Yep. Hey, we're losing torches. As promised. Halloween food is whatever is quick and easy because the kids want to leave and go trick-or-treating. Exactly. I feel like trick-or-treating is much less common than it used to be. And I'm not sure what happened. But, like, I have, in all of my years living on my own, and I've never been in a very, very, like, rural spot where there would never be kids. I've only had trick-or-treaters come to my door one time. La Vigilia? La Vigilia? Is that how it's spelled? That isn't how I would have pronounced, or thought so, but, huh. What is that? The feast? No idea. And we've already burned through all the stone. Okay, we got to do better than this. Because I keep burning out of this, running out much faster than I feel like I should be. That is also probably quite a bit of jungle logs that I don't need. We buy candy for my kid and lock the door. COVID. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Oh yeah, yeah. COVID did very much affect literacy rates, unfortunately. But what was I gonna say? It's gone. Gone. Buy candy. Oh yeah, trick-or-treating. Yeah, it's just I did trick-or-treating a lot as a kid, but these days, well, obviously I'm not doing much trick-or-treating these days because that'd be weird, but I just don't see it very much. I don't even hear people talking about doing it. I know there are kind of some like isolated events where it happens, like some communities where it's kind of expected and such. La Vigilia is translated to the Eve. Interesting. I did not know that. In response to your question why there's not much in trick-or-treat, yeah. We have the candy, but we think more about the dead at that time of year and only then. See, you know, that's an interesting thing, right? Because at a glance, I'm not at all saying they are alike, but at a glance, Cinco de Mayo, which is I believe it is specifically a Mexican holiday, is the Day of the Dead, where they celebrate my understanding, and this is not very, very good understanding, so forgive me if I get details wrong, but basically the idea behind it is people are kept, people's spirits are kept alive by remembering them. So it is a day of remembering the dead to keep their spirits alive, which is a very beautiful sentiment. And at a glance, it gives a very similar vibe to Halloween. Very different holidays, but why I bring that up, Sandra, is your description of what holiday or Halloween is for you guys sounds closer to Cinco de Mayo. Had so much candy, mom and dad would throw it away in November, or it appeared in our Christmas stats, our Christmas stockings. That's so funny. But those are two different days? Oh yes, they are very definitely different days. But that's not the point. It's just funny to hear that Halloween is closer to Cinco de Mayo in some places. Dia de los Muertos. I know that's Day of the Dead, but I never can quite say that right. Dia de los Muertos. I'm probably butchering that. Took a little bit of Spanish when I was a kid, like in high school, but didn't stick very well. There's a lot of Spanish that I can, like, simple sentences that I can read and pretty much infer its meaning, but speaking it, no, can't do. Day of the Dead and Cinco de Mayo are two different days? 5th of May. That's what Cinco de Mayo is. Wait. What day is Day of the Dead then? Oh my god, that's embarrassing. But shoot. What is Cinco de Mayo then? And when is Day of the Dead? Huh. I feel like I did know this at some point and I'm just getting it mixed. Did I go too high? No, I didn't. Not quite. Right? No, we're good. Shoot, I didn't. Oh man, I'm butchering this time lapse. Helgonia? What are we talking about? Is that what you call Halloween? Is that what you're saying, Sandra? Cinco de Mayo is about a war victory. Oh. Pull up Google now, pause the recording. Hello, good afternoon. Hope everything is going good. Naomi, it's going good other than I'm accidentally getting mixed up in calling Cinco de Mayo and Day of the Dead the same holiday. But other than that, it's going good. We're just working on the boat temple. Not too much progress yet, but I mean, it's coming along. Again, got a ways, so we better get back to it. How did we go all of last night with no phantoms? I have not slept or died, so I don't know. Day of the Dead is end of October, so it is pretty close to when Halloween is. That's ironic. Yeah, actually, that's a good question, Sandra. Well, no. Oh, it's not. Sandra, you're saying that's not Halloween. Okay, gotcha. But yeah, do Mexicans celebrate Halloween? Or at least prevalently? I have no idea. I feel like Halloween has become less in fashion in the last few years, even in the US. And I don't think it's just because of the trick-or-treating. But I get maybe it's not so much that it's less popular as it is public gatherings are less popular. Tell me. Okay, we still got some tough. We're good. Google says Cinco de Mayo is an annual holiday that commemorates the Mexican army's unexpected victory over the French Empire at the Battle of Puebla in 1862. How about that? The more you know. Once again, running over here like this makes any sense. I don't know why I'm starting over here. It doesn't make it any easier. Dia de Muertos, or Day of the Dead, is to honor and remember the dead. And the celebrations span from the 31st of October to November 2nd. I didn't realize it lasted that long. So it's more than one day. It's the weekend of the dead. Dang it, why did the dead get a whole weekend? But I only get one birthday? Come on. It's messed up, dude. Absolutely messed up. Now I go in 10 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we're on the 10th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nah, we got creepers spawning. Nice. Dead are worth remembering. Absolutely. The dead have many things to teach us. Especially in ultra hardcore where death is inevitable. Oh, I'm sorry. That was so lame. Oh, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 9, and a 10. Okay. Exactly enough cobblestone for that. This is very satisfying. Haven't I seen Coco? Oh yeah, I've seen Coco. That's actually one of my favorite Disney movies, I'd say. Coco's Disney, right? It's not Pixar? It's gotta be Disney. Right. Pretty sure I got that lined up right. No one said you can't have a birthday weekend. Well, yeah, I say that. I say that jokingly, but it's very normal for my family to celebrate like a whole birthday week and sometimes even a birthday month. You know, the birthday itself is the main celebration, but people get to pull the "it's my birthday month" card every so often and get their way kind of thing. Ew, an ad break. Ew, that is unfortunate. Death is inevitable. Lake said that in his latest video. Did he really? It sticks with you, man. It's a special world. Nothing else to really say about it other than it's a very special world. Ew, Minecraft rain. Ew. But it lives on in you afterwards. Very much worms its way into your consciousness. Coco is produced by Pixar, but distributed by Disney because Disney owns Pixar, right? But did they own it when they bought Coco or when they made Coco? Because to me, like, just because Disney owns an IP doesn't mean it's a Disney movie, you know? Like, if Disney bought DreamWorks now, would that make Shrek a Disney movie? No, not really. Maybe new Shrek movies, yes. But if it was made when Disney wasn't even remotely affiliated with the company, like, I know some people do think it's like, oh, well, now that makes, you know, like Shrek a Disney movie or whatever, or The Simpsons a Disney movie, a Disney show. I'm like, no. I guess the newest Simpsons stuff would be Disney, which is a lot to think about, right? Because that is, I know they bought Fox, and Simpsons is Fox. But these days they split up companies into so many like sub companies like that. Did Disney buy that part of Fox? Surely they did. Well, it wormed its way into the audience now too, because we were so invested. Did you guys see, by the way, for those who care about UHCG, did you see that Looney said he has passed on his world, passed on the world now? He's still got a couple episodes coming out. But the world's no longer in his hands. It's a lot to think about. Disney and Pixar have linked together since 2006? Is that right? I thought they only bought Pixar like 5 years ago or something. That can't be right. In my opinion, Disney ruins everything. You know, it does feel like that sometimes. It really does. We are unpaused. Good. Yeah. Some things I do really like. Like, I know, this is a crazy thing to say, but I didn't mind a lot of Disney's Star Wars stuff. I think, like, there's a lot of what they did was good, and a lot of what they did was bad. It's hard to please Star Wars fans, you know? And that doesn't excuse some of the terrible decision making they made, but I guess there's a lot of areas of Star Wars that would have never been explored if it wasn't for Disney. And I am glad we got those opportunities. They bought Marvel and Star Wars. They didn't buy Marvel recently at all. That was bought like 2013 to 2015 or something, right? I think most of the Marvel universe has been made under Disney. Maybe Iron Man wasn't, but I think they've owned Disney for a very long time. Wow, they've owned it since 2006. That's crazy. But yes, Looney has indeed passed UHCG. And I don't know much. I do know some stuff that I'm not gonna get into, but like, I'm very excited. I'm very excited. But Looney did say publicly that he has passed on the world, so I don't feel bad saying that. Marvel was a recent purchase. It can't have been that recent. Hold on. I'm looking this up. When did Disney buy Marvel? 2009 is when they bought Marvel. When did Disney buy Pixar? 2006. Oh my God. Okay. That's wild. Yeah, Rogue One was amazing. I actually really did like Rogue One. I've seen the first season of Andor, but I haven't had Disney Plus in a while, so I have yet to see the second season. So, okay, Marvel is more recent than Pixar, it turns out. Using the word recent in that context to 2009 is quite a stretch at this point, considering that was 17 years ago now. Sonia, welcome. Sonia Dragon, good to see you. We are closing in on the overall shape of the boat temple. 2, 3. Am I recording? I am indeed. Yep. He'll Google this, but not Cinco de Mayo. Well, look, when I'm getting a bunch of conflicting information, you know? Recent is only in the last 2 years. Yeah, that's a great question. In context to something like a company acquisition, what would you call recent? I would say anything beyond I would say within 4 years is recent for a company acquisition. Obviously, recent is very relative depending on what we're talking about, but in this context, I feel like 4 years. Dark Killer, welcome to the stream. Welcome. We are working on the Temple of Boats. And it is, don't think too hard about it, because it is pretty much exactly what it says on the tin. We have a cult of boats, and we're making a temple for it. What do we like about boats? We like boats. There you go. Now you get it. Yeah, I feel like about 5 years is right. Even 5 years is a stretch. Well, it depends on the company, I guess, too. You're right. Like, if I sold my lawn mowing business to somebody 5 years ago, that wouldn't really be recent. But something that's a big ship to move, some big, multi-million-dollar company where it takes a long time to switch directions and make a big impact on the operations of that business. Somebody's shooting at me. Ah, hi. I feel like 5 years is enough time to make a meaningful influence, but it's not a lot of time to, influence it and then see the results of it. You know? There's no way he despawned. Did you sink to the bottom of the world? Aha, you did. Didn't need to kill him at that point, but with Disney, 5 years is recent. Ah, yeah. By the way, I love the live-action Star Wars streaming series, right? Yeah, a lot of it's good. There's some of it's bad. I know Book of Boba Fett was very controversial. I liked it a lot. And then obviously Andor and Rogue One are beloved. I would say probably the most successful of the Disney stuff. Well, most liked, most well received. But what about a lot of people really do like The Mandalorian. I would say that is the most objectively successful of the new Star Wars IPs. Usually, though, in big business, transactions started long before it's announced. That's also fair. I didn't... Ah, man. Okay. I've been part of some big business mergers, and they've been in the works for 5 to 10 years before it happens. Oh, well, I'm sure, right? But also, how much does those types of acquisitions how much do they even affect the operations of the company prior to the sale? You know? Disney parks is another conversation. You can literally go into debt going to Disney. Oh yeah, dude, Disney is so... I went to Disney around 8 years ago, I think. It would have been 2018. So yeah, how long is that? That's like 8 years. And it was expensive then. We got some good discounts through some connections, but even then, I think we spent, just for 2 people, we went, now granted, we spent a whole week there, basically. I want to say we spent like almost $2,000, and that was being pretty careful with our money. Like, obviously it's not the most conservative way of doing it, but it was like, we got a good deal for everything we did. And now it's way worse than it was then. Oh my god, I'm just a tiny bit shy. That's pain. All right, let's take a quick moment to back up and have a look. It's looking good. Some of the shading might need a little bit of refinement later, but honestly, the center area is probably a little thinner than I'd like. It does make it feel a little bit wrong, but let's see how this feels from ground level. Definitely a rough shape. We'll need to do quite a bit of detailing to make this not feel stupid, but I think it's good. I think it's pretty good. It is the right height. Now I got to figure out what I want to fill this block this in. Let me look up in Pyramid Minecraft. Just gonna look at some Google images for some inspiration. I was kind of thinking maybe some smooth stone could work. What do you guys think? Smooth stone? Stone? Normal stone? Maybe even grass. We could do grass. Right, to fill in the tops of the platforms. We could do grass and then put like some greenery. Probably do a staircase, some staircases as well. Thoughts? Could have been boat shaped, yeah, but that would have been dumb. Hermitcraft already built a giant boat, you know? Don't need to copy him. Where is okay, yeah, I'm blind. There's more rockets there. I like grass. I've been smoked. Nice, nice. I think we're gonna do grass. I think that works for me. Let me put away some extra stuff. Dad took my family of 8 to both in 3 years on a 40K salary back then. Both, I'm assuming you mean Disney parks. Oh my god. Yeah, see, I couldn't imagine. Water because it's a boat temple. It's already surrounded by water, you know? Maybe a moat doorway. I do kind of like the idea of maybe there's some way to boat into the temple. Maybe. No, 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 no. We will not be building any giant boats. I understand the appeal, but it will look too dumb. Could make some secret passages and channels into the temple. It's interesting you say that, because I do have some plans to hide secrets in it, but we do not tell Viking. Okay, anything I can put away right now? Goes away. I'm here for dirt. I should have brought some shulker boxes. I've made a big mistake. Where do I have dirt? Oh, this storage system. He rearranged everything. It's so painful. I need a little bit of, there we go. 12. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. Okay. Secret cave entrance accessible by boat. Might be something along those lines in the long run. Sewers for secret passages. That's kind of fun. So dark. Torches again. That was a mistake. Oh, man. I think I just lost all that coal. Ow, that was dumb. It's so dark. I just wanted torches. Oh my god, fine. I blundered it. Yeah, there's no way I'm spotting it in this, and it's not worth the effort. Shoot. I lost both those sticks and the coal, all because my inventory was full. Ah! It's the worst. Okay. Just a random idea, but should make a kind of moss/lush cave going towards the temple over a river, kind of like the Disney movie El Dorado? Yeah, maybe. You know what? I'm going back for torches, because I can't live like this. Yeah, I'm probably gonna put some like greenery and that kind of stuff on it, just to give it a little more shape. Can't believe I did that. I'm a little PO'd about it. Oh well. Actually, no, it's good to have spare rockets always on hand. You lost all your other torches stacking blocks. Yep. I need to really watch where I'm flying. I almost slammed so hard into the mountain. That might have gotten me killed. Holy cow. El Dorado was a quality movie. Where do we have? There's some coal. Yeah, good news is it's not like we are doing bad on coal. Okay, maybe just like lose one stack of dirt there. Good enough. All right, onwards and upwards. Please tell me someone on Twitch clipped that. What, me being a disaster? Having a hard time today, apparently. Y'all, I'm tired. It's been so busy for so long. I feel like I have not been not busy for like 3 years. It's been tough. Had a few little spurts of things calming down, but probably 80% of the last 3 years I have been very busy, and it feels like I've been more busy recently than at any other point in history. Tough times, tough times. But busy isn't a bad thing. Not always. You need some balance. But busy by itself, not a bad thing. All right. Get this time lapse going again. I found that overall, I kind of like this type of build most for... I kind of just like doing this type of build the most in general, but for streams, this is really good because I can kind of do this and talk without too much trouble. Nice landing. Thank you, thank you. But I also like this type of thing off stream too, because this is when I get to like listen to audiobooks and such. Just absent-mindedly work. Next 2 weeks will be busy for me. Kid finished his year-end stuff, tests taken now, and we do social learning with other homeschoolers till next Friday. Got to get those 100 days of learning. Yep. Well, there you go. Oh my gosh. Yep, the torch spam still happening. Is it going to be grass? Yes. I will be placing a grass block on each cardinal direction side. For instance, we'll go ahead and place one right here. Boom. It's beautiful and amazing. Probably gonna have to go back in and replace the underside. The fact that I've dealt with no phantoms is really confusing me. I'm wondering if I did die and I don't remember it. I am only at 3 levels. I remember dying last stream, but that was like at the start, and I was dealing with phantoms by the end. Well, the difficulty hard is supposed to be on hard. I'm not. It defaults to easy, I think, when we reboot the server, but still weird. Nature walks, archery, a trip to the Erie Canal. Ooh, very fun. Ooh, hold on 1 second. Thought I saw a phantom when you flew back from the clock tower, maybe? I mean, I'm not complaining. I don't want to deal with the phantoms, you know? But I also thought I saw a skeleton once and everyone thought I was crazy. I mean, we have seen some skeletons today. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Vikings mob switch, but it ain't working anymore. Also, as much as I hate to say it, because we've not gotten to do as much hardcore this month as I would like, I think we are probably going to put aside hardcore for this for next stream as well and continue working on Everwake. Because hardcore we can go as long as we want. Everwake I've only got a little over a week left of, so we gotta lock in and get some stuff done. Because oh my gosh, I've once again not gotten nearly as much done as I'd like. Way before the mob switch, you were in the Sky Island. Ah. Lock in, dude. I do feel like I'm locked in right now. At the same time, though, I've just kind of got brain fog. Like, sorry for being kind of quiet. Just been, kind of busy and brain no worky good. Figured you would switch between months. That is primarily the plan. I'm just looking at my upload schedule right now, you know? Like, I'm working on, like, 4 videos at once, and despite that, it doesn't seem like it's actually it's just making the videos take longer. There is a squirrel. There's a squirrel just laying down, splayed out on top of my fence right now. It's very funny. Working on 4 videos, it's not making it so the videos are coming out faster. It means the videos are just taking longer to produce, and I'm still getting about 1 out every month, which is too slow. Too slow. I would like to get out at least 1 video every 3 weeks, preferably 2. Maybe on Everwake once you should only do a hardcore stream twice in the month. Part of it, right? The biggest reason it's been so bad this month is I've just got too many things I'm trying to juggle. I'm working on a development project for an SMP. I made that video that came out this weekend or this last weekend. Working on an Everwake video, still trying to get some hardcore in. Went on a trip. It's like, holy cow, how many things can I try to shove into 1 month, you know? Did not just ADHD squirrel. Hey, look, it was a funny squirrel. It wasn't just any old squirrel. It was a squirrel relaxing, potentially with a pina colada in his hand. He looked very comfortable and like he was having a great day. You wouldn't neglect my witnessing of a beautiful squirrel. But maybe it was a little bit ADHD induced. I'm not sure how hard I can argue with that. Sounds like he needs a good ADHD squirrel right about now. Yeah, exactly. Let me have this. How are we doing on dirt? Yeah, burning through it. Wouldn't it be a shame if we had to go dig up some more dirt? I think for the mob switch, you need to let the silverfish load to hit the mob maximum. I mean, I didn't unload them. I don't know. Pixar, it didn't happen. Hey, look, he's already moved on with his life, you know? He's already, you know, he's enjoyed his relaxation, and now he has to get back to work, like the rest of us. Oh, TNT mining? TNT, I guess you could TNT mine dirt. I guess of all the materials you could TNT mine, dirt would kind of make sense because it's the lowest resistance, but eh. Lost another. Oh, another torch. Yep. There goes another one. You have the TNT farm. I mean, this is true. You do raise a good point. I don't know if I have enough sand for it at the moment. I have a gunpowder farm. JI08, welcome to the stream. Just placing a lot of dirt at the moment. Filling in the boat temple. Boat temple is coming along nicely. Still got a little ways, obviously, but we're getting somewhere. No wonder I ran out of what? Torches. Oh, yeah. Yeah, fair. Some explosions would break the monotony of placing blocks. Meh. What would you guys like from streams? Like, do you enjoy this kind of stream? Is there another type of stream I do that you like more? Still, you know, still overall a pretty inexperienced streamer and trying to get better. I mean, sometimes you just got to do stuff like this on stream, right? Because you got to do it. You might as well do it on stream, but... I always wonder how people run out of dirt in Minecraft. It depends on how often you use it, you know? Like, how big of a terraforming project did you have to do? I just love that you're so interactive. Thank you. I like puzzles. I also like puzzles. I do plan to do some puzzles in the temple. We'll get into that a little bit. I haven't worked out all the details, but you will be hearing some of the stuff I want to do very soon. I just randomly catch your streams most of the time. Yeah, valid, Ducky. The line was a good one. I struggled to come up with ideas as good as the line, because like you need a good challenge to be able to buckle down. I do wonder sometimes if I should not try to do a weekly schedule and whether I should just do big stream events along the lines of what the beat challenge was or the line. The line really was like top tier. Hard to recreate that level of good again, but really wish I could because it was good stuff. Today I saw the stream waiting and just didn't leave for almost 2 hours until you started. Ducky. The effort. It means a lot. Thank you. Dirt. That's what I came here for. I was just curious what was in there. Dirt is over here. Definitely starting to question if I have enough dirt. It's gonna be... We're definitely gonna eat most of the reserves. I have only one other live streamer I follow. He has a very, very small gamer channel, but he is as wholesome and interactive as you. I love that. Thank you. Yeah. Give us a name. You got to give us a name. Got to keep my crown since I got it. Yeah, you do. Just got 5,000 subs about 2 days ago. Well, congratulations to him. At some point, I would like to see some more Hightail. Oh, don't you worry. There will be more Hightail. I've been waiting for Hightail to cook a little bit longer before making a lot of content on it, because it's there. I just don't want to exhaust interest in it until it's worth it, right? Like, by the time I really commit, I want it to be mature enough to be worth committing to for a while. You can keep the stream schedule to keep engagement, but to prep for those stream challenges or every couple months or so. I mean, I would like to do one every month if I could. Should be possible. And then you can make a good video out of that too. But yeah, it's just been hard coming up with ideas often enough. Like, and honestly, a lot of the ideas haven't done so well. So like, y'all remember the video I did with Looney a little while ago? The underwater world? That was originally going to be a challenge like the line. But then Looney was like, yo, I'd be down to do this if you want to have me. And I thought that would be a pretty good opportunity. So I did. But, oh man, brain's so not working today. It's not even just ADHD, just tired. Shoot, it's gone. What was I talking about? It's ridiculous. I was practically mid-sentence. It's gone. It's gone. Gone into the wind. You guys can remind me if you want, and I'll pick it back up. Sorry about that. Record. I am recording. Thank you. Thank you. Just found Everwake last week. What? Really, Skeleton? Okay. Yeah, fine. Let's play some torches. Video ideas. Right. Right. So yes, the underwater video was originally going to be like the line video. It was going to be a live stream challenge where I filmed it over a couple days and then I turned it into a video. Didn't do so hot. And then the beat challenge. I don't know. Maybe it would have been a good video, but just the circumstances around it. That was also going to be something along those lines. Didn't end up coming to fruition, which wasn't necessarily a fault of the idea. It's just bad timing, bad luck. But oh well, you know, relief and irritation to see you, phantoms. Come back. There we go. Said I'd be interested in Hightail content. Doesn't have to be streams. I'd love to make videos on Hightail. Again, I gotta wait a little time for it to mature. There's definitely some good stuff. I want to check out some of the mods from the modding competition. For those who don't know, Hightail, which is kind of a Minecraft-like game. It's very similar, but much more RPG. They just had a big $100,000 modding competition to try to kickstart the modding community a little bit in the ecosystem, because they're working on a lot of back-end stuff, so the game itself isn't growing as fast as they'd like. And they kind of want to try to keep the community interested to buy some time while they develop more features and get the game ready to really hit the ground running with good updates and such. So they did a $100,000 modding competition. And some of the stuff I've seen they did was really, really cool. Definitely a few mods in there I'm really interested in checking out. Just not sure how to package it into a video, right? One of the hardest things to accept when you're starting out on YouTube is understanding that just because something can make a good video doesn't mean it can make a popular video. Because a video can be really, really good, but if the title and thumbnail don't capture somebody's imagination and make them curious, the best video in the world without a good title and thumbnail will fall flat. So you have to have something that's going to catch somebody's interest before you even make the video. That's why it sounds crazy, but a lot of YouTube teachers actually say it's like, you should make the title and thumbnail before the video, because it's so much easier to get a good title and thumbnail and then make a video around it than it is to try to force a good title and thumbnail out of the video you made. It's just the hard truth of it all. But
wow.
Screechman just resubbed for a month. Thank you, Screechman. Highly appreciated. I won't be able to play Hytale because I play on Xbox. Yeah. Yep, that'll do it. We gotta be close to daytime now. Okay, good enough. Man, I really am hemorrhaging torches. Glad I could watch you live. My cat... Oh, sorry. Hold on. Gotta deal with him. Get back here. I'm glad I could catch you live. My cat got injured yesterday, and I really need to get my mind off it. Well, focus on this dirt, and look how good I am at distracting you from your cat. Dirt, dirt, dirt. Dirt, 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 dirt. I'm sorry about your cat, though. That sucks. Nomad TL, welcome to the stream. How are we doing today? Doing good. Placing a lot of dirt. Just working on a Mayan-style pyramid. This is the Temple of Boats. And it is exactly what it sounds like. We have a cult around boats. And that's also exactly what it sounds like. We really like boats. So rather than just placing boats all over the world, let's just have a temple for it, you know? A designated place for all the boats where we can go to commune with the boats. This is good for getting your mind off stuff. What am I doing? I just explained what I'm doing. Okay, daytime will take care of them very soon. Burn. Come on, I want to see you burn. Burn, 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 burn. Just gonna kite you until I see you burst into flames. It's not worth it, but it does just... It's what I need right now. I just need to watch you burn. There you go. Burn! Burn, baby, burn. Bye. I'm the prophet of our boat cult. Exactly, exactly. I didn't choose the boat life. The boat life chose me. There's a lot of people in the stream today. 34 people on YouTube. Oh, wow. Wait, so does that mean there's like almost nobody on Twitch? 29 people on YouTube side, according to my end, and 7 on Twitch. So hello, everybody. Oh, man. I have received a message. Hold on. All right, all right, all right. Count Joshua. Fazzazzle, welcome to the stream. Everybody go check out Fazzazzle's channel. I did a little interview on his channel. It was very fun. It was for his series building what was it? What is it called, Fazzazzle? Build and anyways, we build something while we discuss YouTube stuff. It was very fun. Definitely worth a watch. Want to see a war between them? I wouldn't be opposed. I mean, we've always talked about a war being inevitable eventually in Everwake. It's yet to happen, but there's definitely been moments where it's like, we could start a war over this. Like, Blue. Blue very easily could have become a war. And then I've decided, probably not. At least not yet. Talking Builders. Right. Everybody go check out Fazzazzle's channel. Talking Builders is the name of it. The name of the series, not the channel. I'm recording, yes. Still got a good bit of dirt. Hollow Artist, welcome. Am I crazy? You haven't been in stream for a while. I don't know, man. I'm like loopy right now. Not even for much good reason. I'm just a little sleep deprived. Hollow, you may have been here the entire time and my brain just said, wow, you just got here. But no, I do feel like you kind of just got here, didn't you? You haven't been here, right? I'm not losing it that bad. I am boat because I don't like blue. Just because I don't like blue. What am I making? The Temple of Boat. There's a boat cult that do be taking place on my streams, and it's time it has an official home. Just got here a couple minutes ago. Okay, thank God. It's not all ogre yet. My brain's not completely gone. Gaslight him. No, don't gaslight me. Don't do it. It's too late. Can't be gaslit now. A cult. I'm all for that. Yeah, exactly. Cults are, you know, what make the world go round. Need to get to work on a charity project. Good luck, man. Thank you, Fazzazzle. Good luck to you as well. Yeah, I was totally here the whole time. How could you forget me? $41 people. That is a lot for just a random Everwake stream. It's not even much of a... Huh. Cool. Thank you, everybody, for being here. It's great to see all y'all. So many cults in our society today. What's one more? Exactly. Exactly. What's one more cult? At this point, it's just a non-profit, you know? It's non-profit because I'm the prophet, you know? Can't be more than one prophet. There can only be one. Okay, you know what might be good is before I cover this up completely is to go light up down here a little bit. Honestly, can't remember if mobs are capable of spawning in trees. And I don't really want to find out. I don't think they can. Guess you can't place torches in trees. That's surprising. Oh, how we looking? Definitely gonna need some more dirt, but we're getting there. Saw Vikings video. Not sure which video. I know Vikings been doing some Forever World stuff with a new and improved beat challenge. Haven't gotten a chance to see much of it, but it's kind of crazy. I believe he's trying to farm 300,000 beats in a week. I don't think he's done it yet. I don't think his week's up, but I'm very curious about that. You should turn the little island inside the temple into something cool, like an altar. I already do have a plan. Unfortunately, due to the positioning of the island, it is probably going to mostly get torn down. But some of it might survive. We will we'll see what happens there. My 3 beats are by the river. Is that like a song or something? Beats, 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 boats, 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 beat boat, beat boat, beat boat. I see. Very elegant. Elegantly said. Anybody watching the VOD who didn't see that chat message and just heard me say that must think I am insane. And you know what? They're right, but for not that reason. Beats will be his new pillars. Gotcha. Oh, we're out of dirt. All right. Time to go back and get some more. Oh, man. I read that out loud. I sounded like a 1970s robot. Yes, exactly. Fun fact, when I first discovered your channel around 4 years ago, I was searching something related to coding, and since I've watched a lot of Minecraft videos, it gave me your channel. Hey, how about that? I'm guessing, if I had to guess, you were watching something about how to make structures in Minecraft, because that is by far and away, as far as like tutorial coding content, that is by far and away the most successful thing I've done. Done data packing videos, of course, but for the most part, those are more like, hey, check out this cool thing I made, rather than here's how you can make it yourself. I'll grab shulkers this time. Nah, at this point we don't need it. One inventory full will definitely cover the rest of the build. Dirt, dirt, dirt. All right, that'll do. And back we go. Oh, you can actually see it. Look at that from a distance. So, certainly, it's not small. It's far from the biggest thing I've ever built, but it is big. Please make a secret room with a beat altar for Viking to find. Probably not in the boat temple. That just feels wrong. Well, I don't know. I guess it was in my own beat challenge that the boat temple was commissioned. So maybe. Maybe a small damaged beet temple on which the boat temple is built upon. That's funny. Still want Beat the sheep in the temple, though. Unfortunately, Beat the sheep died, though. You remember? We'll put his wool there. But Beat the sheep, unfortunately, passed away. Build a boat and then put a chest with beets in it. That's kind of funny. Maybe. Maybe. Guys, I'd like to let you know that there are 42 people watching the stream right now. You know, the meaning of life, universe, and everything. I think my references to old 80s movies gets lost. For the most part, yes. There's a few. Let's see. What movies from the 80s? I've watched a good few movies from the 80s. Which ones would I even recognize references from? I might recognize some from The Princess Bride. A few from Indiana Jones movies I would probably recognize. Star Wars was 70s, right? It wasn't 80s. Or was some of it in the 70s, some of it in the 80s? Let's see. What else? What else might I recognize 80s movies wise? It's a bunch I've seen. It's just what would I recognize quotes from? Like, I've seen The Breakfast Club. I would never recognize a reference from The Breakfast Club. Saw Blade Runner once. That movie was not my favorite. Make sure you have your towel with me. My towel. What towel? Am I recording? Yes. Ah, that's got to be a reference, isn't it? My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Yeah, I'd recognize some references from Princess Bride. Not all of them. Whoa. Hi, guys. Jerks. Oh, yeah. Let's get rid of the creepers. Inconceivable. You reference Hitchhiker's Guide. Now you gotta have your towel with you. You know what? So I read the first Hitchhiker's book, and I've seen the movie. I enjoyed it, not enough that I was about to start buying all the books. I was like, there's way too many books, and they're all too short for me to justify the price of this. I did not enjoy this enough to do this. Probably go ahead and fly up there. Once again, not really any phantoms tonight, which is questionable. Oh my god, now that was a jinx. Oh my gosh. Where'd they go? Oh my god, that was so badly done. Okay. Books are worthwhile and the classic British live action is great. Oh, I didn't know that there was a older one. I only saw the one that came out, I think, in the... Shoot, when would that have been? Probably early 2000s? Late 90s? I don't know. One that was, like, kind of not that popular. Like, a lot of people didn't really like it. Just read someone never watched Star Wars. I've met a few people who have never seen Star Wars. That one's crazy to me. It's crazy. Some people. And like, you know, it's understandable. you're wrong, but it's understandable if you don't like Star Wars. But to have never seen it is very surprising. My Star Wars franchise is Stargate. You know, I was obsessed with Star Trek when I was a kid. Star Trek, but I'm not much of a Star Trek guy anymore. I probably have become more of a Star Wars fan than a Star Trek fan. And it's not that Star Trek is bad. It's just I don't feel like it's aged as well. Star Wars has proven to be very timeless, but Star Trek was built very much on its like progressive mentality of that, like, yes, this is what the future might look like, and these are how people might behave. And it was like, there's a lot of very controversial, bold statements made that I think was part of the appeal of Star Trek. And as time has gone on, those takes have become less, like, it's almost like Star Trek aged too well by predicting a lot of what would become the positive, like, societal norms in the future. It lost some of the edge and just became kind of a show. And it's good, but it's like, yeah, it doesn't hit the way it was originally intended to. At least the very classic stuff. I haven't seen Next Generation in a very, very long time. Josh, I think you should require your cultists to watch Star Wars in order to be pure cultists. Oops. Too busy reading chat. But I don't know what that has to do with boats. Is there even any boats in Star Wars? If you can name one boat in Star Wars, then it will be required reading. Trying to think, there's got to be at least one boat in Star Wars at some point. Dagobah, no boats, but there is water. Shoot, what's the planet where they do all the cloning? So like literally a water planet, and I still don't remember ever seeing any boats in that. Is Jabba's barge count? It doesn't go on water is the problem. Like a boat's the basic requirement of a boat. It's got to be a vessel for transporting yourself across water, and it's got to float. Can't be a submarine. Starship. Lava keel boats. Ooh, interesting. Okay, that's not for crossing water, but it is. I don't know what else you would call something that floats on lava. These specialized flat-bottom aquatic vehicles were used to navigate extreme temperatures of magma rivers in the outer rim on the planet Navarro. Interesting, interesting. I don't remember this particular boat, but I do fully believe that that is a real thing. The best, what's your question? Boats in Naboo? Are there boats in Naboo? I don't remember that. Naboo did come to mind, but I have no memory of it. Star Wars Clone Wars literally had a water season. There were battleships. I watched Clone Wars. It's actually, I really like that show. I don't remember that though. Hold on. I believe you, but I want to see. Star Wars boats. I'm not seeing any. Seeing sand skimmers, which don't count. Interesting. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure there was submarines. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I'm going to tentatively say that it is required reading based on there being some lava boats. At least Star Trek, we've got the Save the Whales movie. Wait, what? Where the Enterprise hangs out in the ocean? I don't remember that at all. That's hilarious. Lord of the Rings has boats. Oh man, Lord of the Rings. Don't get me started on Lord of the Rings. My best friend, his partner, is an absolute Lord of the Rings nut, and it's so funny whenever I go over to their house. Just the most Star Wars memorabilia, or well, Lord of the Rings memorabilia, but also Harry Potter and Star Wars and Marvel. It's like speed running, go for every nerd culture you can find. It's delightful. Are we missing any corners? No, actually, we did pretty much nail it. And throw an extra one in this corner just because this will take the longest to fill in. All right, folks. We've got all our dirt placed. It's coming along. Starting to see some of the vision taking place. I think might be time to get some stairs in place. It does feel pretty big in here. Aliens are coming to talk to the whales because they've stopped singing, but the whales are extinct. Oh no, so the Enterprise goes back in time to get a pair of whales and bring them back? That's ridiculous. That is absurd. What a plot line. Actually, quick moment of consideration here. What type of stone? We can go back and accent it with tough. Actually, I'm realizing I'm gonna need quite a bit more than this. You'd need to bring back more than a pair of whales. Yeah, because, you know, genetics and all that ain't gonna exactly be great for the whales. See. Let's figure out, is there an actual midpoint? I can't remember if I measured this out. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. All right, 17 would have a midpoint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cool. Found the midpoint. Which means if we follow this. Ooh. You have a misclick there. What do you think? We make this about 5 wide? Just realized it's like impossible to build downwards. It's gonna be hard to measure this out though, is the problem. If we are going 13 blocks, so we go 10 out, I think, and then 13 blocks tall. If we want a perfect staircase, it's got to be at least 13 blocks out from here. So what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Right, let's see if we got that right. It's not quite right. It's close though. Love to know where I went wrong there. It's a good thing we didn't break this up into more tiers, because if we did, this staircase would be very off from the way the slope is designed. Is it better to cut into the layers? It would have been, probably, now that you mention it, but at this point, well, I mean, like, we're not that far. Maybe that would be good, but I don't think I will. I don't think I will. Because we can kind of just decorate around and make it fit better. Ooh, this is going to be a little bit tedious. Hold on. We can do this better. Not like that. You should go watch Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home. I think I've watched it. I'm talking about original trilogy, right? I've definitely seen all the original movies. It's been so long for some of them. We had that old VHS set where, like, I think it was 6 movies or something, where all of them in the kit came together and made a what did they make? They made a picture of the Enterprise. It's pretty great. Very classic. But you can hear me slamming my keys. Ah! Whoops. Come on, let me fly. Happy guess, Kevin the Moist. The first reboot was great. Oh yeah, the first of the movies where they recast like the original crew, one with Chris Pine, so good. Anyone else crafting while watching? Oh man, I can never like play Minecraft while listening to a stream or something of Minecraft, because hearing other people's in-game sounds throws me off so badly. I'll hear blocks breaking. I'll be like, wait a minute, I'm in a single player world. And then it'll catch me. And then but that will happen so many times in one setting. I can't do it. Coming along. Oh, this staircase is going to go really far out. I'm almost wondering if I should split it. So if we continue at this rate, it's going to go to about there. If it goes out that far, we'll kind of need to get... It would need to be wider, I think. Then again, so I'm probably going to put some sort of dock around the base of the staircase. Y'all, I gotta go use the restroom. I'll be right back. I'm back. Sorry about the wait, everybody. Not feeling super good at the moment, so we might be ending fairly soon. Josh, take a little nap if you gotta. We'll be chilling. Yes, we are American. Yes, indeed. Oops. I still haven't decided if I want to make these go down, like split and go each direction, or do I want it to go straight? It's tough. Thoughts? Anybody got thoughts? Is this the real Josh? Indeed it is. Oh, I'm a goober. I am a goober. Yes, that's right. Yes, this is the real Josh indeed. Yes, as I was saying, should the staircase continue downwards or should I split it, right? Because I'm going to put one on all four sides. Is it going to fan out too far? I actually do think I should take it all the way straight down. It will protrude, but it will make the place seem bigger. And I think I can work with it. Yeah. I think I've answered my own question. Hard part here is I'm not entirely sure how far out to start from. It's a little bit of a pain to find out. Did I figure out what the key is for? No, I have not figured out what the key is for. I am hoping to do that before the end of the month, but I genuinely am not sure where or what I'm looking for, so I have no idea if I will actually be able to. But I'll spend a little bit of time trying. Just a reminder, well, I'm sure you don't have any intentions to. Anybody who feels so inclined to try to spoil said key and what its purpose is, you will be faced with an immediate chat ban if you spoil it, regardless of whether I see it or not. So please, please do not ruin fun. It is a privilege to even get the chance to tell me about stuff Viking has done, right? Privilege that can be taken away because it would mess with the series very badly. I also very much hope I figure it out. I'm very curious. I mean, everybody seems to be talking about it a lot, so I figure it's something kind of big. Either that or it's very funny. Maybe both. I have some theories, but I have no idea what's right and what's wrong, so if anything's right. Insulting. Oh, it's big, all right. Okay. Very interesting. That is as close to a spoiler as will be permitted. Reminding you said you don't forget it like... so you don't forget it like Viking did the hot potato. Yes, he definitely did forget about the hot potato. You know what happened with the hot potato is that he forgot it. No, actually he didn't. The month before I built the clock tower, he forgot the hot potato. It was hiding in his tiny little house on the hill, his little blue room. I hid it in there and he somehow went a whole month not finding it, even though that room was absolutely tiny. So yeah, I don't know. I have no excuse other than he just forgot. I really want to say what it is, but I don't want to get banned. Well, that is the intention. Don't say what it is. It's really not okay. Like, it's seriously not okay. It's not funny. It's not funny trolling. It's not okay. You'd be messing with mine and a lot of other people's fun. It's just not cool. Very childish if you tried to spoil it. So please do not spoil it. Yes, I wanted to ask, did you make the schematic of the clock tower? I did not. I actually eyeballed it. Made it completely randomly. I had well, okay, so I did like some planning ahead of time. Had a few different ideas. The original idea, even when I went in to actually start building, the original idea for the clock tower was to have the tree just wrap around a Gothic style clock tower. And the only reason it was blue is because Viking gave me a task that month to make it blue, make something blue. So I was like, well, I'm already building this. I guess I will make it blue. It seems fitting anyway. Now the question is the staircase wide enough? Probably could stand to be a little wider. We can widen it later, I think. Y'all, I'm just not feeling good enough. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it there for the stream, folks. A little bit on the short side, but it's been a good stream. We got a lot done. I mean, again, just have a look at this. Remember, we were just on the bottom floor with no grass when this started, so a good bit of progress today. We'll be back Thursday working on it again. Just a reminder, yeah, we're putting hardcore on hold until Everwake is done, which should be another week, so we will be back again with Everwake on Thursday. But everyone, thank you for being here, and I will see you Thursday. Wish me luck. I hope I'm not getting sick, because that would really suck right now. Yeah, I will see. Oh, last minute dono. Who was that? Catherine Renee, tip $5. Catherine, I will add you to the boat list, the pre-order list for boats. Catherine, thank you. Catherine Renee, it's been updated to 2 boats. Got that one in last minute.